Good evening, one and all present here. I know I'm coming after a long time and it is more than a month, and I'm extremely sorry for that because I know each one of you have been supportive equally. There are a lot of more subscribers who have come in this unconventional learning. And before I begin, let me introduce myself once again. My name is Daraksha Aftab and I make videos. Usually I used to make videos on the book Flamingo, the short stories of that book, and I used to teach English core and English elective of JAC board. But because the book Flamingo was also prescribed for the CBSE board, many of the CBSE students also used to attend the lecture. But because the colleges have been reopened and I am taking offline classes now, the students of Karim City College are already attending the classes. So the classes here have been shut. But soon the videos regarding the vocabulary and everything will begin on this channel. It won't be stagnant. This is for you all, and it will keep growing with the love which you all are showering on this channel. All right, now before I go much into detail regarding what the channel is all about and everything, you can go and check out all the videos which are there on the channel. But the main reason why I'm making this video today, just now I've come back from college and this is not a planned video at all, not a planned video. This is just on the spot. I just thought that why not, because my students whom I teach of the Karim City College, the Mango Campus Intermediate section, they are having their first internal examination, which we usually call as mock test. They are having their first internal examination, pre-board you can say, on the 10th of February. That is day after tomorrow, and the first paper is English core, which is one of my subjects because I teach that. Now, there was a book by the name of Exam Target by Shiksha Sagar publication, which was supposed to be out today itself. And all those students who are of English core, they were happy because they thought that they would go through all those MCQs, fill in the blanks, very short answer type, and long answer type. But I wouldn't say unfortunately, because everything happens for a reason, and this also happened for a reason. So the book will not be available in the market for another 2 days. That is, it will be there after 10th of February. And by that time your exam will be over, those who are studying in Karim City. Now, the only purpose for making this video is just to give you a glimpse or just to brush you up with the types of questions which will be asked in your first internal examination. And also those students who do not belong to this college, they can also watch this video because they will understand what kind of questions which might come in their board exam. So they can take benefit from this video. And secondly, how to answer the subjective questions. All right, so beginning from our first stage, you can see it on the screen as well. The types of questions which will be asked will be available on the screen, so you can just see here and there itself. The first type of question which will be asked is MCQ. Which stands for multiple choice questions. Now, as per JAC board, 30 marks will be devoted to that, which means one question of that multiple choice will be of 1 mark each. So you will have 4 options and you have to choose one correct option, and that will give you 1 mark. All right. Second type of question which will be asked is fill in the blanks. That comes under very short answer type, but it is of 10 marks. All right. So you will get 10 fill in the blanks, and you have to fill it with the appropriate word which is supposed to be there. Now, many times JAC can give a lot of options above the fill in the blank so that you can choose from there, or many times they don't give. So you cannot take the risk of knowing that you'll have the options because you're already having MCQs. All right, so वो एक हम लोग side कर देते हैं. Now, third pattern जो है वो है very short answer type, that is VSAT. Now, very short answer type is of 20 marks, including language and literature. Whatever I'm talking right now is including language and literature. All right. So, VSAT is of 20 marks, which means there will be 10 questions, 2 marks each. All right. Now in that, in language, as per my thinking, because Jack has not released any model for English core, so as per my thinking, in VSAT, in the language part, we'll have the unseen passage, that is the comprehension. All right, now in this unseen passage, you can check your past year's question paper of board class 12. There you have 6 questions and you need to answer that in around, it has 2 marks each. So in 2 or 3 lines, depending on what the question is. So that will be of 12 marks. And the remaining 8 marks will be of literature. Now you have Vistas, you have Flamingo prose, and you have Flamingo poems. So those questions will be asked, and you can get one option which you can leave out. For example, in this, because it's of 8 marks literature part, so you will be having 4 questions which you have to answer. Now you might get 5, and out of which you only have to attempt 4. So 1 you can leave. That's why you cannot take a risk कि हम ये chapter छोड़ दें या सब chapter छोड़ दें. No, you can leave 1 or 2 chapters as per your choice and as per your likeness. All right. Okay. Now the next stage is SAT, which is short answer type. Now in this short answer type, you will be having questions which are of 4 marks each, and it will be total of 20 marks again. So you will have 5 questions which will be of 4 marks each, language and literature. So when it comes to language, you will have questions like notice, you will have questions like article, and in literature, again, the prose, poems, and the Vistas prose, the short stories which you have, those will be there, which will be 4 marks each. Now, there comes the question कि मैम हम लोग अगर 4 marks का है तो कितना लंबा आंसर लिखेंगे. Now, as per Jack board, when it comes to 4 marks, your maximum number of words should be 150, which means मुश्किल से more than just a page. Okay, not more than a page. One side of the page, not more than that. अब डिपेंड करता है क्या टाइप का क्वेश्चन पूछा जा रहा है. अगर कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चन है जिसमें तुम ज्यादा नहीं लिख सकते हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल दे विल आस्क अबाउट M.Hamel. नाउ M.Hamel का लिमिटेड हम लोग आंसर्स लिख सकते हैं, तो वो हो सकता है हाफ पेज से थोड़ा ही ज्यादा हो. दैट्स ओके, बिकॉज दे आर सेइंग मैक्सिमम 150 होना चाहिए, मतलब उससे कम हो सकता है. बट ऑब्वियसली कॉमन सेंस, यू कैन राइट 2 line आंसर इन अ 4 marks क्वेश्चन. ओके, वो कॉमन सेंस है. तो ये नहीं कहा जा रहा कि पूरा एक साइड लिखना है, बट यस मैक्सिमम होना चाहिए. उससे ज्यादा लिखोगे तो फिर दिक्कत है, बिकॉज एग्जामिनर ऑल्सो हैज टू चेक. Now coming to your final thing, that is LAT. You can see it on the screen as well, and this is long answer type. This is 5 marks each and the total is 20 marks. All right. So here in language part, you will be having questions like letters to the editor or letters to the principal. Okay. And you can also have questions like report writing. This is the language part, 5 marks each. Now coming to literature, again, questions like draw a character sketch of Tiger King or draw a character sketch of Sophie, or you can be asked questions like discuss author's struggle inside the swimming pool in the chapter Deep Water, or discuss how the author overcame his fear of water in the chapter Deep Water, or you can discuss or compare Saheb and Mukesh in his style of living, in their style of living. These types of questions जहाँ तुमको essay type answer लिखना होता है, and इसका maximum limit है, word limit 250 words, which means पेज के दोनों side तक ही लिख सकते हो या उससे ज्यादा नहीं लिखना है. Now again, depending on the question, your answer will be as you may like. All right. ये हो गया format. First, you are having MCQs, 30 questions, 1 mark each, 30 marks. Second, fill in the blanks, 10 questions, 10 marks, 1 mark each. Third, you have VSAT, that is 20 marks. That will be 10 questions, 2 marks each. Fourth, you have SAT, that is short answer type, which is again 20 marks, which will be 5 questions, 4 marks each. Last, you have LAT, that is long answer type, which is again 20 marks, which will be 4 questions and 5 marks each. So this is your pattern, which is prescribed by the board, Jack board, and the paper which will be set for the board examination also, as per my understanding, it will be on the basis of the reduced syllabus. Now students who are of Kareem City, and they will be having this first internal examination, the questions will be there in this pattern. I'm strictly talking about English core. Alright, coming to the most important part, that is मैम important topics क्या है, क्योंकि chapters तो इतना सारा है, तो पढ़े कौन सा, छोड़े कौन सा, अभी तक तो हम start भी नहीं किए, and all those things. Now, one hint I can give you is past के जो 10 years के question paper है, उसको एक swipe में बस एक go through, you can just go through it and you can understand कौन कौन सा चैप्टर का क्वेश्चन रेपिटेटिव है, बार बार उस टाइप का क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है, जिसमें इंडिगो आता है, जिसमें लॉस्ट स्प्रिंग आता है, जिसमें आई कैन से योर जर्नी टू द एंड ऑफ द अर्थ आता है, जिसमें टाइगर किंग आता है, जिसमें एलिमेंट्री क्लासरूम आता है जो पोम है. These type a thing of beauty type का जो chapters है, जो poems है, ये सब important है because इससे questions आ सकता है. Now coming to the MCQ part, MCQ में बहुत तरह का questions आएगा, and that will be like you have to choose the correct option. Okay. Now बहुत लोग का ये question है, मैम MCQ में सिर्फ literature होगा या language भी included होगा? Now, because we are having a blend of both language and literature, so language will be included. अब दूसरा question आएगा, मैम question किस type का होगा? So the questions which might come will be like sender's address के बाद date होता है, और just let me frame it in a sentence. Questions can be like what do you find after the sender's address? Date, receiver's address, रिस्पेक्टेड सर जो सैल्यूटेशन होता है, या फिर सब्जेक्ट. तो तुमको याद करना होगा फॉर्मेट क्या है. सेंडर्स एड्रेस है, देन डेट है, देन रिसीवर्स एड्रेस है, देन यू हैव द सब्जेक्ट, देन यू हैव द रिस्पेक्टेड सर और मैम, then you have the body of the letter, and then you have yours sincerely or yours faithfully, whatever, and your name. So इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन. नोटिस में हेडिंग सबसे ऊपर क्या होता है, इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. आर्टिकल में जो टाइटल होता है वो सेंटर में होता है, या लेफ्ट साइड होता है, या राइट साइड होता है, ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट करना होगा. These kind of questions can come. And when it comes to your the long answer type question, which is of 5 marks each, I would suggest go for questions which are essay type questions. जैसे हम बताएं डीप वाटर का, उसका स्ट्रगल, ऑथर का स्ट्रगल, या फिर कैरेक्टर स्केच किसी कैरेक्टर का जो कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, या फिर कोई भी पोम का पूरा समराइज करने वाला जो क्वेश्चंस होता है उस टाइप का, वो आप LAT लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप में कर सकते हैं. एंड वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप में तो सिंपल क्वेश्चन लाइक हु इज राजकुमार शुक्ला, और यू कैन गेट लाइक simple questions may be asked in योर शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप. वो बीच का क्वेश्चन हो जाता है, बिकॉज वहां पर कुछ भी थोड़ा सा रिस्की काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन ही पूछा जा सकता है, बिकॉज दैट इज अ 4 marks ईच. वो हाफ पेज का भी हो सकता है, मोर देन हाफ पेज भी हो सकता है. यू कैन बी आस्क्ड अबाउट M.Hamel, how did he behave in the class. You can be asked about what was Saheb looking for in the garbage. You can be asked about Gondwana किसको बोलते हैं, and kind of these things can be asked. Okay, so I will try to end the video here because I don't want to push it too far. I would just say when the exam target by Shiksha Sagar publication, which is written by me, is released, I would suggest and advise you all to go to the market and buy it as soon as possible before it goes out of stock, because the answers, the solved questions will be there. So you can just go through it and you can get an idea what kind of how your examination went, and you will be prepared for your second mock test, or the Kareem City students and those who are not of this college, you will be prepared for your boards. So the link of the Instagram channel is the page is there in the description box. The name of the book by which it will be available in your bookstores, nearest bookstores, that is also mentioned there in the description box. Okay, so all the best to each and every one. I hope you do well, and whatever doubts you have, you can just mention here in the comment section so that others may see, they can answer, and I'll also answer as soon as I see them. And please let me know what kind of videos I can make regarding the board preparation and everything. Okay, so thank you so much and all the best.